Hello all. Today we are going to solve IBPS Clerk Examination 3rd September 2022 Shift 1 paper. A very best of luck to you all. If you want to practice all the questions and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. So let us start with question number 31 to 35 here. Here these questions are based on the below information. So here the direction is, read the given line graph carefully and answer the following questions. The line graph shows the number of boats and ships together and ships manufactured by 5 different companies A, B, C, D and E in the year 2021. So the line graph given here. So let us make a table in which all 5 companies A, B, C, D and E and number of boats and ships prepared by them and only number of ships prepared by them is given. Right? So let us make a table. So let us take companies first. Companies. So there are 5 companies A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D and E. And here it is given that. So number of boats and ships together. So total number of boats and ships together. So manufactured by A. So according to line graph, here this line shows boats plus ships. Right? So boats plus ships. So manufactured by A, company A. So according to line graph, there are 225 boats and ships together manufactured by company A. So boats and ships prepared by company B is equal to 250, right? Whereas boats and ships together totally prepared by company C is 375. Right? So exactly between 350 and 400. So which is 375. Right? Whereas number of boats and ships prepared by D, company D is 350. And number of boats plus ships prepared by E is 300. Whereas number of ships prepared by all these companies, only ships, right? So A company prepared. Here the dot indicates number of ships prepared by the respective companies, right? So number of ships prepared by company A is 150 here. Whereas number of ships prepared by manufactured by B is 100. C manufactures 175. Right? So here this dot is between 150 and 200, exactly between. So whereas company D manufactures 250 ships, whereas company E manufactures 200 ships. Right? So in the next column, we will take number of boats prepared by respective company. Here in the second column, boats plus ships is taken. Therefore, in the third column, only ships, number of ships is taken. Therefore, number of boats here manufactured by company A is 225 minus 150. So, which is 75. Right? So, whereas number of boats manufactured by B is 250 minus 100. So, which is 150. So, C manufactures 375 minus 175, which is 200 boats. D manufactures 350 minus 250, 100 boats. Whereas E manufactures 300 minus 200, so 100 boats. Right? Here the question is, question 31. Find the average number of boats manufactured by all 5 companies. Average number of boats, right? So average means total number of boats divided by number of companies, right? Therefore, average number of boats is equal to total number of boats divided by number of companies. So what is total number of boats here? So we have to add all these numbers, 75 plus 150. So I'll take here 75 plus 150 plus, so C manufactures 200 boats. Company D manufactures 100 boats and E manufactures 100 boats, whole divided by 5. Number of companies is equal to 5. So which is equal to, so here the numerator is equal to 625, right? 100 plus 100, 200 plus 200, 400, 400, 550 plus 75, 625 divided by 5, which is 125. Therefore, average number of boats is 125. Hence, option C is the right answer. Question 32. Here the question is, find the ratio of boats and ships manufactured by company B. So company B manufactures 150 boats and 100 ships. Therefore, ratio of boats to ships is equal to, so number of boats is 150, number of ships is 100 here. So which is 3:2. Therefore, answer is option B, 3:2. Question 33. The total number of boats manufactured by B is what percent of the total number of boats manufactured by D and E? So here, company B manufactures 150 boats, whereas company D and E manufacture 100 and 100, totally 200 boats. Therefore, boats manufactured by B, this 150 is what percent of boats manufactured by D and E? So which is 100 plus 100, right? 200. Therefore, let us write boats manufactured by company B, or number of boats manufactured by B is equal to 150, whereas number of boats manufactured by D and E. So totally it is 100 plus 100, which is 200, right? So we have to find the percentage of number of boats manufactured by B over boats manufactured by D and E, right? Therefore, required percentage is here number of boats manufactured by B is 150, is what percentage of boats manufactured by D and E? That is, for 200 total boats, 150 is number of boats manufactured by B. Therefore, for 100, so it is 75%. That means number of boats manufactured by B is 75% of boats manufactured by D and E, right? Therefore, option E is the right answer. Question 34. For company E, total number of boats and ships manufactured in the year 2022 is 25% more than that of 2021. And the number of boat manufactured was same. Find the difference between the number of ships manufactured by company E in both the years. So here for company E, so let us consider only for E here. So in 2021, company E manufactures totally 300. boats and ships together, right? So 300 is boats plus ships and 200 ships. In that 200 were ships and boats were 100. Number of boats, so it was 100. So according to the question, in 2022, so total number of boats plus ships manufactured is 25% more than that of 2021. That means E manufactures 25% more than means 125% of 300 boats plus ships, right? So 300 means boats plus ships in 2021. So here in 2022, boats plus ships becomes 125% of 300. That is 125 by 100 into 300, which is 125 into 3, which is equal to 375. Therefore, in 2022, number of boats plus ships becomes 375, right? And the number of boats manufactured were same. So, number of boats in 2021 was 100. So, here in 22 also it is 100. Whereas, so we need to find the difference between number of ships manufactured by company E in both the years. So in 2021, we have found number of ships. So it is already given. So it is equal to 200. Therefore, in 2022, number of ships becomes 375 minus 100, which is 275. Right? So here we need to find the difference between number of ships manufactured by E in both the years. Therefore, difference between ships, difference between number of ships is equal to 275 minus 200, right? Which is 75. So that means in 2022, company manufactures more number of ships compared to 2021. Therefore, the difference is 75. Hence, option B. Question 35. Number of boats manufactured by a new company X is thrice the number of boats manufactured by company D, while the total number of boats plus ships manufactured by company X is twice the number of boats plus ships manufactured by company C. What will be the total number of ships manufactured by company X? Here, company X manufactures thrice the number of boats manufactured by company D. So here, in the first case, we need to find number of boats manufactured by company X. In the second case, in the second part of the question, it is given that number of boats plus ships manufactured by X is twice the number of boats plus ships. Boats plus ships. So in the second case, number of boats plus ships manufactured by X. So we need to find. So based on these two values, we need to find number of ships manufactured by company X. Right? So we need to subtract boats plus ships. That means boats plus ships minus boats. It gives number of ships manufactured by company X. So let us go step by step. Here, first we need to take number of boats manufactured by company X. So, number of boats manufactured by company X is equal to, it is given that thrice the number of boats manufactured by company D. So, it is 3 times number of boats by D, company D. So, company D manufactures 100 boats, right? According to the given table. So it manufactures 100 table. Therefore, 3 into 100, which is 300. So company X manufactures 300 boats. So in the second part of the question, it is given that total number of boats plus ships manufactured by X is twice the number of boats plus ships by company C. Therefore, number of boats plus ships by company X is equal to twice, 2 times number of boats plus ships by company C, which is equal to 2 times. What is the number of boats plus ships by company C? So company C manufactures 375 boats plus ships. Therefore, 2 times 375, which is 750, right? 750. Therefore, number of ships manufactured by company X. So it is asked what will be the total number of ships manufactured by company X. Therefore, number of ships manufactured by X is equal to, here total number of boats plus ships. So boats plus ships minus boats. So boats plus ships is equal to 750 minus X manufactures 300 boats, right? Number of boats here. 750 minus 300, which is 450. Therefore, number of ships manufactured by X is equal to 450. Hence, option A is the right answer. Question 36. Length of train A is half as that of train B. Train A and B cross the platform of length 100 meters in 5 seconds and 6 seconds respectively. If the ratio of speed of train A and B is 2:3, then find the length of train B. Here, length of train A is half as that of train B. That means if length of train A is X, length of train B will be 2x. So let us assume length of train A be X. Therefore, length of train B will be 2x because the ratio is 1:2 here. Train A is half as that of train B, right? And train A and B cross the platform of length 100 meters. So length of platform is 100 meters. So say for example, so there is a platform of length 100 meters. So train A crosses the platform in 5 seconds, right? It takes 5 seconds to cross the platform. Therefore, distance covered by train A will be distance covered by it. What is the distance? It is 100 meters plus the length of the train itself. So, distance covered by train is length of the train plus length of the platform, right? Therefore, it covers length of train A is X plus 100 meters of distance in 5 seconds, right? So, therefore, total length covered by train A will be X plus 100 meters, right? And total length covered by train B total length covered by train B will be. So if for example, a platform of length 100 meter and train B of length 2x, therefore it covers 2x plus 100 meters of distance in 6 seconds, right? In 6 seconds, it covers 2x plus 100 meters of distance. Therefore, total length covered by train B is 2x plus 100. Therefore, speed of train A is distance by time. So, distance is x plus 100 by time is 5 seconds. And speed of train B will be distance is 2x plus 100 by time is 6 seconds. Therefore, so the ratio of speed of train A to B is, it is given that 2:3, right? Therefore, speed of train A is to speed of B. Speed of B is equal to 2:3, right? So what is speed of train A? X plus 100 by 5. So whenever there is ratio, you can divide, right? So x plus 100 by 2, 100 by 5 divided by 2x plus 100 by 6 is equal to 2 by 3. The ratio is 2:3. Therefore, 2 by 3. Simplify it. So here x plus 100 by 5 into 6 by 2x plus 100 is equal to 2 by 3, right? So here the numerator part 6x plus 600 divided by 10x plus 500 is equal to 2 by 3. Find the value of x. So 6x plus 600 into 3 is equal to 2 into 10x plus 500. Therefore, 18x plus 1800 is equal to 20x plus 1000. Therefore, 20x minus 18x is 2x is equal to 800. So, x is equal to 400. So, what is x? Length of train A. So, in the question, so find the length of train B is asked. Therefore, length of train B is 2x here. So, length of train B, length of B is equal to 2x, which is 800 meter. 2 into 400 is 800. Therefore, 800 meter is option B is the right answer. 800 meter is length of train B. Question 37. Two inlet pipes A and B can fill the tank in 3 hours. C is the outlet pipe. Together A, B and C can fill the tank in 4 hours. Find in how many hours pipe C can empty the tank. Let us consider a tank and 2 pipes A and B. A and B. Right? Here, 2 inlet pipes A and B can fill the tank in 3 hours. Whereas A, B and C, 3 pipes. So consider 3 pipes, A, B and another pipe is C. So here C is the outlet pipe. That means it can empty the tank, not fill the tank. Here A, B can fill the tank, whereas C can empty the tank, right? Together they fill the tank in 4 hours. 4 hours. So find in how many hours pipe C can empty the tank. That means in how many hours pipe C alone can empty the tank, right? So for this, so here to fill the tank, some amount of work has to be done. So let X be the amount of work done to fill the tank, right? So let X be the amount of work, or let X be the work done to fill the tank. to fill the tank. Therefore, same amount of work has to be done to empty the tank. Therefore, we can consider X as work done to fill the tank or to empty the tank. To empty the tank. Right? It is given that pipe A and B can fill the tank in 3 hours. Together, they can fill the tank in 3 hours. Therefore, capacity of pipe or pipes A plus B. Together, their capacity is total work done divided by time taken or total time taken, right? So, total work done divided by time taken. So, to fill the tank, X amount of work has to be done divided by time taken by A and B is 3 hours here. So, X by 3 is capacity of pipes A and B. That means pipes A and B can fill some amount of water in the tank in 1 hour. So the meaning of capacity of pipes A and B is, so their capacity to fill the tank in 1 hour. X by 3 means work done divided by total time taken, that is their capacity in 1 hour, right? So whereas capacity of A, B and C together, capacity of A plus B plus C together. So A plus B plus C together can fill the tank in 4 hours. Therefore, their capacity is X by 4, or we can consider it as efficiency. Both are same. Efficiency is also a right word. So here A plus B plus C. So their work per hour is X by 4, right? Therefore, efficiency of C or capacity of C alone. Therefore, capacity of C is equal to here X by 4, capacity of A plus B plus C minus capacity of A plus B, right? So, which is equal to here 12 is the LCM. So, in the numerator, it is 4x minus 3x, which is x by 2, x by 12. So, capacity of C means work done by C in 1 hour. In 1 hour. So, what is the work here? So, filling the tank is work done, right? So, C can fill the tank in 1 hour means x by 12 amount, right? So, C can fill the whole tank in 12 hours. So, x by 12 means total work done by C. Total work done by total time taken. Total time taken. So, what is total time taken here? So, total time is 12 hours. So, total time taken by C. So, what is work done here? So, in case of C, it is to empty the tank. Because it is given that C can empty the tank, right? Because C is the outlet pipe. Therefore, total time taken by C to empty the tank is 12 hours. Therefore, option E is the right answer. Question 38. A invested X rupees and B invested X plus 10 rupees in a partnership for 20 months and 16 months respectively. If their profit ratio after respective time period is 5:6, then find the investment of B. Here, investment of A and B. So here A invested X rupees and B invested X plus 10 rupees. Right? So here A invested for the time period of 20 months, B invested for the time period of 16 months. right? So we need to find investment of B here. So based on the profit ratio, so we know that profit is directly proportional to investment into time. Investment into time. Therefore, their profit ratio is nothing but ratio of their investment into time. Not investment and time, ratio of their investment into time. So based on that value, so we need to find investment of B. Let us go step by step. Here, investment of A. Investment of A is given, which is X rupees, whereas investment of B is X plus 10 rupees. And A has invested for the period of 20 months. So here time period is 20 months. And B has invested for the time period of 16 months. Right? So profit ratio is given. Profit ratio is 5:6. Right? So what is profit ratio? Ratio of their investment into time. Right? So we know that profit is directly proportional to investment into time. Investment into time. Therefore, profit ratio is equal to it is given that 5:6. So LHS becomes profit ratio is so investment of A into time is to investment of B. Investment of B into time. B into time is equal to 5:6. So what is investment of A? X rupees into time is 20 months. So X into 20 is to investment of B is X plus 10 rupees. Time period is 16. So X plus 10 into 16, right, is equal to 5:6. So X plus 20 is to X plus 10 into X into 20 is to X plus 10 into 16 is. So X into 20 divided by X plus 10 into 16 is equal to 5 divided by 6. Right? So X into 20 divided by 16X plus 160 is equal to 5 by 6. Therefore, simplify it. So 20X into 6 is equal to 5 into 16X plus 160, which is equal to 20X into 6, which is 120X is equal to, so 5 into 16, 80X plus 800, right? So which is equal to, so here 120X minus 80X is equal to 800. Therefore, 40X is equal to 800. X is equal to 20. Right? What is asked in the question? Here we need to find the investment of B, which is X plus 10. Therefore, here X is investment of A, which is 20 rupees, whereas investment of B is equal to X plus 10, which is 20 plus 10 is equal to 30 rupees. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 39. 6 years ago, the ratio of age of A and B is 7:6. A is 6 years older than C. If the sum of the present age of B and C is 32, then find the present age of C. Here it is given that 6 years ago, the ratio of age of A and B is 7:6. Therefore, 6 years ago, let the age of A be 7x, that of B be 6x. Right? And it is given that A is 6 years older than C. That means A is 6 years older than C, means C plus 6. So here, so we need to find the present age of C. So based on the sum of present age of B and C is 32. So B plus C is equal to 32. Right? So first we need to find the value of X, taking 7x as A's age and 6x as B's age. Then based on the second information, A is equal to C plus X. So here we need to find C value. So in terms of multiples of X. Right? Then B plus C is equal to 32. Substitute the values of B and C. We'll find the value of X. X is how much? Then C will be multiple of X. We have already calculated. So then present age of C will be, right? So let us go step by step. Here 6 years ago, let the age of A be. A is equal to 7x and age of B be, age of B is equal to 6x. Right? Therefore, present age of A becomes 7x plus 6, because 6 years ago A's age was 7x. Therefore, present age is 7x plus 6, and present age of B becomes 6x plus 6. Right? And it is given that A is 6 years older than C. So given that A is equal to 6 years older, that means C plus 6. 6 years older than C. So what is A? Present age of A is 7x plus 6 is equal to C plus 6. Therefore, present age of C is equal to 7x. Right? And also, if the sum of the present age of B and C is 32. So here we are considering B's age and C's age. So also B plus C, sum of present age of B and C is 32. Right? So B is 6x plus 6 plus 7x is equal to 32. 6x plus 7x is 13x is equal to 32 minus 6, which is 26. Therefore, x is equal to 26 by 13, which is 2. So here we need to find the present age of C. Therefore, present age of C is equal to, here present age of C is 7x, right? So 7x, which is 7 into 2, 14 years. Therefore, 14 years. Option B is the right answer. So you can verify the answer, where sum of present age of B and C is 32. C is 14 years, whereas B is, so present age of B is 6x plus 6. That is 6 into x is 2. 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 plus 24 is 32 years. Therefore, the answer is verified, right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 40. A vessel contains X liters of solution of milk and water in the ratio 7:3. If 50 liters milk added to the mixture, then the milk becomes 80% of the resultant mixture. Find the difference between milk and water in initial mixture. So here initial ratio of milk and water is given, which is 7:3. That means, so if initial quantity of milk is 7x, if initial quantity of milk is 7x, then initial quantity of water will be 3x, right? So next part, 50-liter milk added to the mixture. So then the new quantity of milk becomes 7x plus 50, right? So if 50-liter milk added to the mixture, then the milk becomes 80% of the resultant mixture. So what is the resultant mixture if 50 liters of milk added? So resultant mixture becomes milk plus water. Milk is 7x plus 50. So water quantity will be as it is, that is 3x. So this is the resultant mixture. So if 50-liter milk added to the mixture, then milk becomes, what is the new quantity of milk? 7x plus 50 becomes 80% of the resultant mixture. 80% of 7x plus 50 plus 3x. Right? Using this equation, we need to find the value of x. Right? So based on the value of x, we have to find the quantity of milk and water in the initial mixture. Milk and water quantity is 7x and 3x. What is 7x and what is 3x? So that is milk and water, right? So finally, we have to find difference between milk and water in initial mixture. So let us write step by step. So here, let initial quantity of milk be 7x liters and initial quantity of water is equal to 3x liters. Right? So if 50 liters milk added, right? If 50 liters milk added, then new quantity of milk is equal to, so initial quantity which is 7x plus 50. So this is new quantity of milk. And the resultant mixture becomes, so what is the resultant mixture? Resultant mixture, that means mixture of milk and water. So it is 7x plus 50 plus quantity of water, which is 3x. So you can write it. So milk and water mixture, right? Resultant mixture will be 7x plus 50 plus 3x. So then new quantity of milk becomes 80% of the resultant mixture. Therefore, by question, here new quantity of milk is 7x plus 50 is equal to 80% of 7x plus 50 plus 3x. Right? So what is 80%? 80 by 100 into 10x plus 50. Right? So which is 7x plus 50. Therefore, 7x plus 50 is equal to 8 by 10 into 10x plus 50. So find the value of x here. 10 into 7x plus 50 is equal to, so 8 into 10, 80x plus 400. So 10 into 7x is 70x plus 500 is equal to 80x plus 400. So 80 minus 70 is 10x is equal to 500 minus 400, which is 100. Therefore, x is equal to 10. Right? So therefore, we need to find initial quantity of milk and water, because finally we are finding difference between milk and water in the initial mixture, right? Therefore, initial quantity of milk. So what is initial quantity of milk? Is 7x and water is 3x. So 7x is equal to 7 into 10, which is 70 liters. And initial quantity of water is equal to 3x, which is 30 liters. Which is 30 liters. Therefore, the difference is 70 minus 30, which is 40 liters. Therefore, so difference between milk and water in initial mixture is 40 liters. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 41. A sum of 2,450 rupees provide 441 rupees at simple interest at the rate of X% in 3 years. If the new rate of interest is X plus 3%, then what is the new interest for the same time? Here, the principal is given 2,450. So it provides 441 rupees simple interest in 3 years. Here, rate of interest is X%. So in first case, we have to find rate of interest, right? So in the second case, if the rate of interest is X plus 3, that means 3% more, right? So X plus 3%, then what is the new interest? In the second case, we have to find simple interest, new simple interest, right? So let us consider principal P, 2,450 rupees. And simple interest I is equal to 441 rupees. And here rate of interest is X%. Rate of interest R is X%, whereas time period T is equal to 3 years. Right? So in first case, let us find rate of interest using the formula. A simple interest I is equal to PTR by 100. Therefore, R is equal to 100 into I by PT. So what is I here? Simple interest is 441 rupees divided by principal is 2450 into time period is 3 years. Right? Therefore, it is 4,410 divided by 2450 into 3. So it is 44,100 by, it is not 4,410, it is 44,100 divided by 7,350. Right? 245 into 3 is 735. Therefore, 7,350. Therefore, rate of interest X is equal to 6%. So, 735 into 6 is 4,410. Therefore, it is 6%. So, in the second case, if the new rate of interest is X plus 3%, so new rate of interest R is X plus 3%, which is 6 plus 3, 9%. Therefore, so we have to find new simple interest. So new interest for the same time. Here time period is again 3 years and principal is same 2,450. So new simple interest is, so again by the formula PTR by 100. So principal is same 2,450 and time period is 3 years. Rate of interest is 9% by 100, which is equal to, so numerator becomes 66,150 27 into 245. So 6615 and 10 divided by 100, which is 661.5. Therefore, new simple interest is equal to 661.5 rupees. Therefore, answer is option E, 661.5. Question 42. The ratio of market price and selling price of an article is 8:7 and the article is sold at 40% profit. If the selling price is 200 rupees more than the cost price, then find the cost price. So here it is given that profit is 40%. So article is sold at 40% profit. So profit is equal to 40%. That means for 100 rupee cost price, 40 is the profit. So it is nothing but profit for 100 rupees cost price. Right? So 40 by 100 can be written as 2 by 5. Right? So 20 into 2, 20 into 5. So 2 by 5. For that means for 5 units of cost price, 2 units is the profit. Right? Therefore, profit percentage is 40%. Right? And it is also given that market price is to selling price of an article is 8:7. So, market price is to selling price is equal to 8:7. That means for 8 units market price, selling price is 7 units. Right? So, together we can write market price, selling price and cost price as. So market price is 8 units, right? Whereas selling price is 7 units. And let us consider this as equation 1. And by equation 1, cost price is 5 units. Right? From the question, here the selling price is 200 rupees more than the cost price. So therefore, by question, so selling price is 200 rupees more than cost price is equal to cost price plus 200. Right? So what is selling price here? Selling price is 7 units. Can we write 7 units as 7 into x? So that is 7 into x is equal to cost price. Since cost price is 5 units, we can write cost price as 5 into x. 5x plus 200. Therefore, 7x minus 5x. 2x is equal to 200. Right? Therefore, x is equal to 100. So, what is asked in the question? Here, what is the cost price? Therefore, cost price of the article is, so since it is 5 units, 5x, that is 5 into 100, 500 rupees. Right? Therefore, cost price of the article is 500 rupees. Option E is the right answer. Question 43. A boat travels at a speed of 10 km per hour in still water. The speed of the stream is 4 km per hour. How much time will the boat take to travel 30 km upstream? So let us consider a stream. And stream is moving with some speed. So it is given that 4 km per hour is speed of the stream. So let us consider speed of the stream is equal to 4 km per hour. Right? So a boat is traveling at a speed of 10 km per hour in still water. So consider a boat whose speed in still water is 10 km per hour. Therefore, speed of the boat in still water is equal to 10 km per hour. Right? So it is given that if boat travels 30 km distance upstream. So what is upstream here? So in the opposite direction of the speed is called upstream motion, right? So if boat travels 30 km distance upstream, how much time will it take? So for that, we need upstream speed of the boat. What is upstream speed? Upstream speed. So while traveling upstream, so imagine the same boat is traveling upstream. Same boat is traveling upstream. So the stream exerts some opposite force on the boat because stream is traveling in this direction. Stream is moving in this direction where boat is moving in opposite direction of the stream. Therefore, speed of the boat upstream is equal to speed of boat in still water. Speed of boat in still water minus speed of the stream. I'll repeat once again. Upstream speed is equal to speed of boat in still water minus speed of the stream, right? Which is equal to speed of boat in still water is 10 km. Speed of stream is 4 km per hour. So which is equal to 6 km per hour. So which is upstream speed of the boat. Upstream speed of the boat is nothing but so speed of the boat while traveling upstream, right? And also it is given as boat has covered 30 km distance. Therefore, distance is equal to 30 km here. Therefore, time taken by boat to travel upstream. To travel upstream is equal to what is time in terms of speed and distance. Since speed is distance by time, so time is distance by speed. Distance by here speed is upstream speed. Upstream speed. What is distance? 30 km and upstream speed is 6 km per hour. Hence it is 5 hours. So time taken by boat to travel upstream is 5 hours. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 44. Circumference of the semicircle is 36 centimeter and the radius of semicircle and breadth of a rectangle is same. If the area of rectangle is 216 centimeter square, find the length of the rectangle using pi as 3. Here, circumference of the semicircle. So consider a semicircle. Consider a semicircle whose radius is r, right? And circumference is given 36 centimeter. So what is the formula for circumference of the semicircle? Circumference of the semicircle. Circle is equal to, here this part, curved part is half of circumference of a circle, right? But circumference of a semicircle is curved part of the semicircle plus this straight line. What is this straight line? What is this straight line? It is twice the radius of the semicircle, right? Therefore, circumference of the semicircle is half of circumference of the circle, circumference of circle plus 2 times radius of the circle or semicircle. Both are same. So 2 times radius. So therefore half into circumference of circle is 2 pi r plus 2 times r. That is pi r plus 2r. Right? It is given that circumference of the semicircle is 36 centimeter. Therefore 36 is equal to, here r is common, pi plus 2. So it is given that pi is equal to 3. Using pi is equal to 3. So we will find the value of r. R into 3 plus 2. Therefore r is equal to 36 by 5. So which is 7.2. Right? So next part is, if the area of rectangle is 216 centimeter square and here radius of semicircle and breadth of a rectangle is same. So consider a rectangle whose area is 216 centimeter square and breadth of the rectangle is radius of the semicircle, which is 7.2. Radius of semicircle is 7.2. Therefore here breadth is 7.2. So we have to find the length, right? So in case of rectangle, so breadth of rectangle is equal to radius of the semicircle. Radius of the semicircle. What is radius of semicircle? It is 7.2 centimeter, right? Therefore, area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth by formula. Therefore, length is equal to area by breadth. Area by breadth. What is area given here? 216 by 7.2. Therefore, length is equal to length of the rectangle 216 by 7.2 or 2160 by 7.2. Right? So which is 2160 by 72. 2160 by 72. So which is 72 into 3. 3 is 216. Therefore, it is 30. So length of the rectangle is 30 centimeter. Therefore, answer is option C. Question 45. Rohit spends 30% of his salary on grocery shopping. Out of the remaining salary, he pays 20% for rent and spends 50% on loan payments and saves 14,700 rupees. What will be the salary of Rohit? Let salary of Rohit be 100x. In that, 30% was spent on grocery. Right? So what is the remaining salary we have to find? So in that remaining salary, 20% was spent for rent and 50% on loan payments, and savings is 14,700. So based on these values, we have to find salary of Rohit. So let us start first step as, let salary of Rohit is equal to 100x rupees. Let the salary be 100x rupees. Therefore, amount spent on grocery. Amount spent on grocery is equal to, so 30% of 100x. Right? So which is 30 by 100 into 100x, which is 30x rupees. Whereas the remaining salary is, what is the remaining salary? Remaining salary is equal to 100x minus 30x, right? Amount spent on grocery, which is 70x. So in that remaining salary, 20% was spent for rent. Therefore, amount spent for rent is equal to 20% of remaining salary, which is 70x, right? So 20 by 100 into 70x, which is equal to 20 by 100 is 1 by 5. So 70 by 5 is 14 into x. So 14x rupees is amount spent for rent. And he spent 50% of remaining salary on loan payments. Therefore, amount spent on loan payment is equal to, so 50% of remaining salary, that is 70x. So 50 by 100 into 70x, which is 35x rupees, right? So, and his savings is 14,700. So savings is equal to 14,700 rupees. Therefore, his total salary is sum of all these values. Sum of grocery amount, sum of grocery amount and rent amount, loan payment and savings. Sum of all these values is equal to his total salary, right? Therefore, total salary is equal to what is the amount spent on grocery? 30x plus amount for rent is 14x, and for loan payment it is 35x, and the savings is 14,700. So what is the total salary? According to our assumption, it is 100 into x. 100x is equal to, so 30 plus 14 plus 35. So which is 79x plus 14,700, right? Therefore, 100 minus 79x, which is 21x is equal to 14,700. Therefore, x is 14,700 by 21. Therefore, it is 21x. So 14,700. So directly you can x is 700, right? So x is 700. So in the question, what will be the salary of Rohit is asked. So therefore salary of Rohit's salary is, so it is 100 into x, which is 100 into 700, which is 70,000 rupees, right? Therefore, his salary is 70,000 rupees, option D. Question 46. What will come in place of the question mark in the following question? Here the question is 2 by 7 of 504 divided by 24 plus 30 is equal to a number. Let the number be x. It's a square. We have to find value of x here. So to solve any equation, we'll follow BODMAS rule. So what is BODMAS? So in any equation, we have to solve for brackets. So we have to solve brackets part, right? So next, so it is brackets part is followed by off. Off means whenever there is percentage or some part of or square, that means exponents, square of or cube of or square root of or cube root of, right? So such parts should be solved first, right? After brackets. Next is division. Next is multiplication, followed by addition and subtraction, right? So here in the given equation, So there is off part. There is no bracket to remove here. So 2 by 7 off means 2 by 7 into 504 divided by 24 plus 30 is equal to x square. Right? What is 2 by 7 into 504? So it is 504 by 7 is 7 into 7 is 49, 7 into 2. That is 72 into 2, which is 144 divided by 24 plus 30 is equal to x square. 144 by 24 is, so it is 24 into 6, right? So 24 into 6 is 144. Therefore, the quotient is 6 plus 30 is equal to x square. Therefore, x square is 36. X is square root of 36, which is 6. Therefore, value of x is, so here 6 should come in place of question mark. Hence, option B is the right answer. Question 47. What should come at the place of question mark in the following question? Here, square root of 14,400 into square root of 8,100 minus 60 square is equal to x plus 80 square. We have to find value of x here, right? So root of 14,400. So here we are following again BODMAS rule. So no bracket to remove here. So next is off. There is square root of and square of, right? Some numbers. So here square root of 14,400 is 120 because 12 square is 144. So 120 square is 14,400 into square root of 8,100 is 90. So 90 into 90 is 8,100 minus 60 square. So 3,600 is equal to x plus 80 square is 6,400. Therefore, so 120 into 90. So 12 into 9 is 108. So 120 into 90 is 10,800 minus 3,600 is equal to x plus 6,400. Therefore, 10,800 minus 3,600. So which is 7,200 is equal to x plus 6,400. Therefore, x is equal to 7,200 minus 6,400, right? Which is equal to 800. Therefore, 800 should come in place of question mark. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 48. What will come in place of question mark in the following equation? Root of 1,225 into 12 plus 4,900 minus 19 square is equal to x. So find the value of x. Here root of 1,225 is 35 into 12 plus root of 4,900 is 70 minus 19 square is 361 is equal to x. So you can find the root by factorization method 1225. So here it is divisible by 5. So 5 into 2, 5 into 4, 5 into 5. So 245 into 5 is 1225. Whereas 5 into 4 is 20, 5 into 9 is 45. So 7 into 7 and 7 into 1. Therefore, so 1225 can be written as 5 into 5 into 7 into 7. Therefore, root of 1225 is, so root of 5 into 5 into 7 into 7, which is, yeah, 5 and 7. They occur twice here. Therefore, 5 into 7, 35 is root of 1225, right? Therefore, 35. So simplify it. You will get x as 35 into 12. So it is 35 into 12 into 5. 420. 12 into 35 is 420 plus 70 minus 361 is x. So 420 plus 70, 490 minus 361 is x. Therefore, 490 minus 361 is 129 is equal to x. Therefore, x is 129. Option A is the right answer. Question 49. What will come in place of question mark in the following equation? 621 divided by 3 cube into 2 minus 37 is equal to square root of, let the number be x. So here we are using BODMAS rule. BODMAS, no bracket to remove. Next is off part. We have cube of 3. So let us write cube of 3. So what is cube of 3? 27. 3 into 3 into 3 into 2 minus 37 is root of x. Find the value of x here. So 621 divided by 27. So it is 23. 23. So 27 into 23 is 621. So into 2 minus 37 is root of x. So 23 into 2 is 46 minus 37 is root x. 9 is root x. Right? Therefore, x is square of 9. 9 square, which is 81. Right? Root of x is 9. Therefore, x is 81. So that root of 81 is 9 here. Therefore, 81. Option D is the right answer. Question 50. What will come in place of question mark in the following equation? Here the equation is 1 by 3 of 786 minus 11 by 8 of 1032 is equal to x minus 13 by 4 of 528. Again, we are following BODMAS rule. So there is no bracket to remove here. So next is off part. 1 by 3 of 786 is 1 by 3 into 786 minus 11 by 8 into 1032 is equal to x minus 13 by 4 into 528. Right? So here 1 by 3 into 786 is 3 into 2 is 6. So 262 minus 11 by 8 into 1032. 8 into 1, 8 into 2. So 129 into 11. So which is 11 into 9. So 11 into 2, 22 plus 9, 31. So 1419 is equal to x minus. So 4 into 1, 4 into 3, 4 into 2. So 132 into 13. 13 into 2, 26. 39 plus 2, 41. 1716. Right? Therefore, x is equal to 1716 plus 262 minus 1419. So here 1978 minus 1419. So it is 559. Therefore, x is equal to 559. Option C. Question 51. What will come in place of question mark in the following equation? Here is the equation. 20% of 450 plus cube root of 216 minus, it is not 82, it is 8 square. 8 square is equal to X. So according to board mass, so here no brackets. So next is off part, that is 20% of 450 and cube root of and square of. So all three terms are off parts. Therefore 20% means 20 by 100 into 450 plus cube root of 216 is 6 minus 8 square is 64 is equal to X. So 20 by 100 is 1 by 5. So it is 450 by 5 is 90 plus 6 minus 64 is X. For 96 minus 64 is equal to X, which is equal to 32. So X is equal to 32, option A. Question 52. What will come in place of question mark in the following equation? Here the equation is 45 minus 26 minus 56 by 8 plus 12. Close the bracket is equal to X. So by board mass rule, so here we need to remove the brackets. So which bracket need to be removed here? So inside bracket. So let us leave the flower bracket as it is. So 45 minus. In order to remove the bracket, we have to solve these operations. So what are the operations? Subtraction, division, and addition. So according to the rule, first part is division, right? So 26 minus 56 by 8. It is 7 plus 12 is equal to X. So 45 minus. So next operation is multiplication. There is no multiplication here. Next is addition. So here 26 plus 12. So it is 38 minus 7 is equal to X. So 45 minus 38 minus 7 is 31 is equal to X. Therefore, X is equal to 14, right? Therefore, option E is the right answer. Question 53. What will come in place of question mark in the following equation? 55% of 600 minus X is equal to 8 into 180 divided by 9, right? So by board mass rule, so let us start with off part. 55%, 55 by 100 into 600 minus X is equal to 8 into 180 divided by 9. So here 100 into 6. So 55 into 6 is 330 minus X is equal to, so 8 into, so next is division here in board mass. So it is 20, 8 into 20, right? Therefore, 330 minus X is equal to 160. Therefore, X is equal to 330 minus 160, which is 170, right? X is 170, option B. Question 54. What will come in place of question mark in the following equation? So equation is 24 into 45 by 9 minus 60 is equal to X minus 120. Find the value of X. According to board mass, let us start with the equation by solving division part here. So 24 into 45 by 9 is 5 minus 60 is equal to X minus 120. So 24 into 5 is 120 minus 60 is equal to X minus 120. So 120 minus 60 plus 120 is equal to X. So 120 plus 120, 240 minus 60 is 180. Therefore, X is equal to 180, option D. Question 55. What will come in place of question mark in the following equation? 55% of 700 plus cube root of 3375 minus, it is 12 square, not 122, it is 12 square, is equal to x square. Find the value of x. So again by BODMAS rule, let us start with the off part, since there is no bracket to remove here. 55 by 100 into 700 plus cube root of 3375 is 15. So you can verify the answer by factorization method. 3375 divided by, so start with the factor 3 or 5. So 31125. Again start with 3. 3 into 3 is 9. So 2 is remain. 3 into 7, 3 into 5. Right? So again 3 into 1, 3 into 2, 3 into 5. Right? So next 125 is divisible by 5. So next factor is 5. 5 into 25. 5 into 5. 5 into 1. Since we have to find cube root of the given number, so we have to gather 3 similar numbers, same numbers. So cube root becomes 3 into 5, which is 15, right? Therefore, 15 is the answer. Minus 12 square is 144 is equal to x square. So here 10 into 7 is 700. 55 into 7 is 385 plus 15 minus 144 is x square. 385 plus 15 is 400 minus 144 is x square. Therefore, 256 is x square. X is root of 256. What is root of 256? It is 16. Therefore, 16 is the answer. Option C. Question 56. What will come in place of question mark in the following equation? 486 divided by 3 cube plus cube root of 2197 minus 6 into 5 is equal to x. Find the value of x. So again by BODMAS rule. So let us start with off part here. Right? So 486 divided by 3 cube plus here off part is cube root of 2197. It is 13. 13 cube is 2197. Right? So you can verify the answer by factorization method. Right? Minus 6 into 5 is equal to x. So here the next part is, again you can write cube of 3 also at the same time. 486 divided by cube of 3 is 27 plus 13 minus, so 6 into 5 is equal to x. So 486 by 27, it is 27 into 1, 37, 47. So 18 is the answer, plus 13. So minus, so you can go for even multiplication part also. Minus 30 is equal to x. So next is addition. So 31 minus 30 is equal to x. Therefore, x is equal to 1. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 57. What will come in place of question mark in the following equation? 25% of 500 plus 75% of 200 is equal to x plus 140. Find the value of x. So here let's start with 25% of means 25 by 100 into 500 plus 75 by 100 into 200 is equal to x plus 140. So 25 into 5, 125 plus 75 into 2, it is 150 is equal to x plus 140. Therefore, x is equal, here 125 plus 150 is 275 minus 140 is equal to x, right? Therefore, x is equal to 135. X is 135. Hence, option E is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such type of questions and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 58. What will come in place of question mark in the following equation? Here the equation is 95 minus in the bracket 125 minus 64 divided by 8 into 7, close the brackets, is equal to a number. Let the number be x. According to BODMAS rule, we have to remove the brackets first. So in order to remove these two brackets, we have to solve this inside part 125 minus 64 by 8 into 7, right? Because we are going to remove the brackets here. So first we have to go for this operations, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So start with division, which is 64 by 8. So 94 minus 125 minus 64 by 8 is 8 into 7 is equal to x. Next is multiplication. 95 minus 125 minus 56 is equal to x. So 95 minus 125 minus 56, it is 69, is equal to x. Therefore, x is equal to 95 minus 69 is 26. X is 26. Hence, option D is the right answer. Question 59. What will come in place of question mark in the following equation? 34 square minus 25 square plus 18 square minus 9 square is equal to x minus 15 square. So find the value of x. So let us solve all these square parts. Here 34 square, 34 into 34, right? It is 136 in one part. It is, yes, 1156. 1156 minus 25 square is 625 plus 18 square is 324 minus 9 square is 81 is equal to x minus 225. 15 square is 225. Therefore, x is equal to, you can add and subtract the part. So, x is equal to 1156 plus 324 minus 625 minus 81 plus 225. Therefore, plus 225. Therefore, we get 999 as answer. X is 999. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 60. What will come in place of question mark in the following equation? So here the first term is 13 square. It is not 132. 13 square minus 4 cube. Second term is 4 cube minus root of 676 plus 4 is equal to x. So directly we can write the values. 13 square is 169 minus 4 cube is 4 into 4 into 4, 64 minus root of 676. It is 26. 26 into 26 is 676 plus 4 is equal to x. So 169 minus 64 minus 26 plus 4. We can add first 169 plus 4, which is 173. So minus 64 minus 26 is minus 90 is equal to x. Therefore, x is equal to 83, right? So 83, option C is the answer. Question 61. What should come in place of question mark in the following number series? Here in the given number series, 15 is the first number, right? And second number is 23. So when 15 plus some number, so when 8 is added to 15, we'll get 23. So when 7 is added to 23, second number, which is 23, when 7 is added to 23, we'll get third number, right? So to this third number, when 6 is added, we'll get fourth number. When 5 is added to fourth number, we'll get fifth number. Therefore, when a number is added to fifth number, so this number should be 4. We'll get next number, which is 45. Therefore, the last number is 45, option C. Question 62. What should come in place of question mark in the following number series? Here the first number is 8. So when 14 is added to 8, we will get second number, which is 22, right? So to this number 22, when 28 is added, 22 plus 28, where 28 is multiple of 14. 14 into 2 is 28, right? So we get 50, which is third number. So when to the number 50, next number is 42. So multiple of 14. 14 into 3 is 42. So we get 92, which is next number. So 92 plus 14 into 4 is 56. We get next number, which is 148, fifth number. So 148 plus 14 into 5, which is 70. We get next number, which is 218. Therefore, the last number is 218, option A. Question 63. What should come in place of question mark in the following number series? So in the given series, we have to find the second number, right? So let us start from the last number, 4. Here, 4 can be written as 1 square plus 3. 1 square is 1 plus 3 is 4. First, that means from the last it is the first number, right? So the second number 12 can be written as, so 3 square plus 3. Here add 2 number to the first number 1, right? So 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, right? Then 3 square plus 3 becomes 9 plus 3, which is 12, right? Last but one number. Whereas 39, next number 39 can be written as, so here to the number 3, add 3. You will get 6. When 6 square is 36 plus 3 is equal to 39, right? So next add number 4 to 6. You will get 10. Then 10 square is 100 plus 3 becomes 103. What is the next number? That is second number from the beginning. So you have to add number 5 to 10. You will get 15. So make square of 15 plus 3. So 15 square is 225 plus 3 is 228. Right? So 228 is the right answer, option E. So you can verify the first number also. So you have to add a number which is 6 to 15. You will get 21. So make 21 square plus 3. 21 square is 441 plus 3 is 444. Hence, 228 is the answer, right? Question 64. What should come in place of question mark in the following number series? Here in the given series, first number is 10, right? So, to this number, when square of 5 is added, square of 5 is 25, we'll get 35. 35 is the second number. So, to 35, when 10 square is added, where 10 is 5 into 2, multiple of 5 here, right? So 10 square is added. So 10 square is 100, 100 plus 35, 135. So 135 is the third number. To this third number, when 15 square is added, where 15 is again multiple of 5, 5 into 3, right? So 15 square is 225. So 135 plus 225 gives 360, which is fourth number, right? So to the numbers 360, when 20 square is added, 20 square is 400, right? We'll get 760, which is fifth number. So to 760, so what should be added here? So in the previous number, here 20 is again multiple of 5, 5 into 4 it is, right? So in each case, one number is added, right? To get the product here 10, 15 and 20, right? So 5 into 2, in first case 5 into 3, in the second case 5 into 4, in the third case, right? So whereas 760, fifth number plus square of 25, where 25 is 5 into 5, right? 25 square is 760, 25 square is 625, is equal to 760 plus 625 is 1385. Therefore, sixth number is 1385. Hence, option D is the right answer. Question 65. What should come in place of question mark in the following number series? Here in the given series, 4 is the first number. So, whereas 4 plus 6 is the second number, right? Which is 10. Otherwise, you can write 6 as 6 into 1, right? 4 plus 6 into 1 is 10. Whereas 10, second number, plus 6 into 2. So 6 into 2 is 12. 12 plus 10 is 22. Third number, right? So whereas third number 22 plus 6 into 4. 6 into 4 is 24. 24 plus 22 is 46. Here 46 is the fourth number, right? Here 1, 2 and 4. So look at the numbers. 1 into 2 is 2. 2 into 4 is 2 into 2 is 4. Therefore, 46 plus 6 into the number has to be 8. 6 into 8, right, is equal to 6 into 8, 48. 48 plus 46 is 94, right? So to get the next number, 94 plus, we have to add a number where 6 is multiplied by, so 8 into 2, which is 16, right? So 16 is 16 into 6, 96 plus 94, which is 190, right? Therefore, last but one number is 94. And the last number is also verified here. Therefore, 94 is the right answer. Option B. Students, question number 66 to 68. These questions are based on the below information. Here the direction is, the questions are based on the following information. 3 generations of people live together. There are 12 members in the family. They are MNOP, QRST, UVW and X who went out for a picnic. R and Q are kids of T and S V, who is the father-in-law of W, is the paternal uncle of R. T has a son and a daughter. P is the husband of O, and O is the daughter of Q. M is the brother of N. R is married to U. Father of N is U, who has only one daughter. S is the father-in-law of U, and W is the wife of X. Then 4 of the 5 are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Which one of the following doesn't belong to the group? So students, here let us represent the relationships given above here. So let us represent these relationships using some symbols, right? So here, circular symbol represents all females, and we represent all males in a square symbol, and parallel lines or horizontal parallel lines for married couple, and a single line, that means single horizontal line for all siblings, and a vertical line or a slanted line like this, or you can consider this also for generation gap or difference of a generation. That means father to daughter, father to son, mother to daughter, mother to son, like that, difference of generation, right? So here it is given that. Let us start by the first one. R and Q are kids of T and S. So here T and S are married couple. T and S are married couple. They have 2 kids, R and Q. Right? So Q and R. Right? We don't know the gender of T and S here. Right? So first point got over. And look at the last point, last but one point. S is the father-in-law of U. That means here S is a male. So male with square symbol. Therefore, S is father-in-law means S is a male. Father-in-law of U. And the next point is V, who is the father-in-law of W, is the paternal uncle of R. So paternal uncle of R means here paternal means father's sibling, right? Therefore, S and V are siblings. Yes, and V are siblings. And V is father-in-law of W. That means V is a male. And there is a person W whose father-in-law is V. Right? Father-in-law of W is the paternal uncle of R. Right? T has a son and a daughter. Therefore, T is female. T has a son and daughter. Therefore, either Q is daughter or R is daughter here. So let us leave this part here. T has a son and daughter. Next, here, come to this part. O is the daughter of Q. So person Q whose daughter is O. O is the daughter of Q. Therefore, what is the gender of Q here? We don't know that, right? It is not given clearly, right? Therefore, next part here, P is the husband of O. Here, P and O are married couples. So, therefore, P is a male, husband of O, right? Next one, R is married to U. This part, R is married to U, right? Then, father of N is U. Father of N is U means U is a male and who is father of N. Therefore, R is female. And it is given that T has a son and a daughter. So, T's son is Q. Because R is female. Therefore, R is daughter of T and Q is son of T. Are you getting, students? Next one. M is the brother of N. So here M and N are siblings. M is brother, therefore M is a male and N is female. Can we write N as female? Yes. Next one. Father of N is U, who has only one daughter, because yes, therefore N is female. Father of N is U, N's father is U here. So here U has only one daughter, therefore N is female, right? So the next part, W is the wife of X. So wife of X means W is a female. Wife of X, X and W are married couple. Therefore, X is the son of V. Right? Next part. Yes, all points got over. Right? So the question is, 4 of the 5 are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Which one of the following doesn't belong to the group? Here, this part, this is first generation. And this one is second generation. Those who are sons, daughters, and daughter-in-law, son-in-law of T, S, and V, right? Those are all second generation. And these are all third generations. Third generation people, right? Here, in the options, Q, yes, Q belongs to second generation, whereas P belongs to third generation. O belongs to third generation. M also third generation. N also third generation. Therefore, Q, option A is the right answer. Who doesn't belong to the group? Because except Q, all belong to the third generation. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 67. How is W related to T? So here, W is here daughter-in-law of V here. So V is sibling of S, brother of S here, and T is wife of S. Therefore, here X becomes so son of T here. So in a relation, so X becomes son of T. So W becomes daughter-in-law of T. That means here husband's brother's daughter-in-law is nothing but daughter-in-law of T, right? Therefore, option E is the right answer. Question 68. How is N related to S? So N is related to S as here R is daughter of S. R is daughter of S and N is daughter of R. So N becomes daughter's daughter. That means granddaughter. Therefore, N is granddaughter of S. Granddaughter means daughter's daughter. So she's even son's daughter is also granddaughter. So here R is daughter of S. So N becomes daughter's daughter. Therefore, granddaughter. Question 69. If it's possible to make a meaningful word from first, second, seventh, and eighth letters of the word architect, then which will be the first letter of the word? Mark X if no such word can be formed. Mark M if more than one such words can be formed. Here the given word is architect. Architect. Here first, second, seventh, and eighth letters are. So the first letter is A. Second letter is R. Seventh, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh letter is E. And eighth letter is C. Right? Using these 4 letters, so how many words can be, meaningful words can be formed? So let us try. Here A, R, E, C. So we can make care, C-A-R-E, one word. Right? and RACE, another word can be formed, and acre. Acre is also a word formed using these four letters. Therefore, the answer is, so it is given that mark X if no such word can be formed, and mark M if more than one such word can be formed. So we can form more than one words. Therefore, answer is M. M means more than one word can be formed, right? Therefore, option E is the right answer. Question 70. In each question below are given two statements followed by two conclusions, numbered 1 and 2. You have to take the given statements to be true even if they seem to be at variance with commonly known facts. Read all the conclusions and then decide which of the given conclusions logically follows from the given statements, disregarding commonly known facts. So here there are two statements, few N are G. So the first statement is few N are G. So let us represent these statements in the form of Venn diagram. Here there is a set of N and set of G where the common portion, this portion represents few N are G. First statement. Whereas the second statement, all G are T. That means there is a set of T, so in which set of G is included, right? So hence the second statement, all G are T. Here the conclusions are, all N being T is a possibility. So according to the statement, portion of N is also, portion of T. Right. Here, few N are T according to statement. Right. So here, all N being T is a possibility. So here, if the set T includes both N and G, so in such a way that, so here is N and here is G, where all G are T, I just draw the set T like this, where set N and G are included, in which set N and G are included. So in such a case, so we can conclude all N are T. Therefore, there is a possibility. There is a possibility that all N being T, right? Therefore, conclusion 1 is true. Whereas second conclusion, some T are G. That means, so from second statement, all G are T. Therefore, some T means, so the portion of G, so all portions of G which are T are nothing but some T. They are G, right? Therefore, second conclusion is also true. Therefore, so both conclusions 1 and 2 follow. Hence, option E is the right answer. Students, here are two statements and two conclusions, followed by two conclusions. You have to decide which of the given conclusions logically follows from the given statements, disregarding commonly known facts. Here, the statements are, no cap is a stool. So let us consider a set of cap. Here, no cap is a stool. Here, set of stool is not related to set of cap. And the second statement, few stools are tables. So there is a set of tables. So where the common portion for stool and table. So this represents few stools are tables. Few stools are tables. So come to the conclusion part. Some tables are not caps. So here some tables are not caps. That means, so definitely they are not caps. Here some tables which are in stools. I repeat, tables which are in stools. So this shaded portion of tables which are in stools are not caps. are not caps, right? Because by the statement, no cap is a stool. It is a definite statement, right? So it's a definite statement. That means strictly no cap is a stool, right? Therefore, so stool portion, so where the table is included, so are not caps. Therefore, first conclusion is true. Some tables are not caps, right? So even though there is a possibility, if there is a possibility of cap being tables, so this portion, shaded portion, is definitely not a cap, right? Therefore, some tables are not caps. Second statement, all caps being tables is a possibility. So which here, all caps in the table, I just draw the diagram as here is a stool and few stools are tables, right? Here, all caps here being tables is a possibility. By statement 1, no cap is a stool and few stools are tables. Here, no cap is a stool, few stools are tables. So, there is a possibility of all caps being in tables, right? Therefore, this possibility is true. Here, this possibility means it is not a definite statement or definite conclusion. There is a possibility, right? Therefore, second conclusion is also true. Therefore, both conclusions 1 and 2 follow. Question 72. So, based on these two statements, so we have to decide which conclusions, so which of the given conclusions logically follows from the given statement, right? So let us write or let us draw these statements in the form of Venn diagram. So first statement, only a few watches are electrics. So that means there is a set of watches and only few watches are electrics. So this is a definite statement. Only a few watches are electrics, not some. So it is definitely, that means only few watches are electric. And second statement, no watches are ring. That means there is a separate set of ring, right? Here, no watches are ring. Again, a definite statement, right? Conclusions. Some electric are ring. So some electric. So the relation between electric and ring is not given, definitely. Therefore, some electric are ring is a false conclusion. Because relation is not given definitely. And the second conclusion, some electric can never be ring. Can never be ring. So this electric, so this portion, non-shaded portion of electric, so can be ring. Whereas the shaded portion of electric can never be ring because by the statement, no watches are ring. So it is a definite statement, right? By the statement 2, no watches are ring. So the portion of watches which are in electric, this shaded portion, so can never be ring because it is inside the set of watches, right? Therefore, some electric can never be ring. It is a true conclusion. Therefore, only 2 follows. In question number 73, so there are 2 statements. So we have to decide which of the given conclusions, 2 conclusions are given. So which of the given conclusions logically follows from the given statements. So let us represent these statements in one diagram. First one, only a few hairs are white. So there is a set of hairs and few hairs are white. there is a set of white, and this portion, shaded portion, represents statement 1. Only a few hairs are white, right? Whereas second statement, only a few white are sky. So few white are sky. There is a set of sky. So this shaded portion represents statement 2. Only a few white are sky. Come to the conclusion part. All hair are sky. Means all hair are sky, which is a false conclusion, because the relation between hairs and sky is not given. It is not definite. It is not clear, right? Therefore, first conclusion is false, where some hairs are not sky. So I just write conclusion 2 as, here it is written as some hairs are not sky. So I'll write some hairs are sky. Some hairs are sky. So conclusion 2 can be written as some hairs are sky, whereas conclusion 1 can be written as all hair are sky. Right? So here all hair are sky is a false conclusion. Some hairs are sky. So here a portion of hair. So when the sky portion, second statement portion, so when it comes here, so to the portion of white, which is common to hairs also, right? When this portion of sky, which is in the white, so comes to the hair portion, right? Because this second statement portion, second shaded portion is in the white. So in that case, if it comes here, then some hairs are sky, right? Otherwise, all hairs are sky is a false statement, right? Therefore, some hairs are sky is also a false conclusion. But it is possible under some condition, right? So look at the conclusions. All hairs are sky, it's a false, or some hairs are sky is a false. Therefore, it is either or case. Either one is false, right? Or two. Therefore, look at the options. Either one or two follow, right? All hairs are sky or some hairs are sky. So both are false conclusions, right? Either one or two follow. So there are two statements given followed by two conclusions. So we have to decide which of the given conclusions logically follows from the given statements. So the statements are all doors are walls. So that means there is a set of doors, so which is included in the set of walls, right? So this represents all doors are walls. Whereas second statement, only a few floors are walls. That means there is a set of floors where few floors are walls. So conclusion, all floors being doors is a possibility. So all floors being doors, it's a possibility. So here, so all doors are walls. So being in the floors is a possibility. So look at the diagram. No, there is no relation between doors and floors, because so only few floors are walls. Only this portion of floors are walls. It is a definite case. So that means strictly few floors are walls, right? It's a strictly few floors are walls. Only means it's a definite case, right? Therefore, all floors being doors is a possibility. It's a false conclusion. Few floors can be doors. So I just show that set of doors is here. and set of walls. And I'll draw set of floors here where few floors are walls. At the same time, few floors are doors. Because doors and walls, they have common part here, right? So this shaded part represents few floors are doors also. Therefore, few floors are doors is a possibility. Few floors are doors is a possibility. Is a possibility here. So this is set of floors, set of walls, and inside that set of doors, right? So few floors are doors is a possibility. So here all floors being doors is not a possibility, therefore a false conclusion. And second conclusion, no door is a floor. So no door is a floor. So in second case, some doors are floor, right? Some doors are floor. Therefore, no door is a floor is also a false conclusion, right? In second case, if floor is included in the doors also, some portion of floor is included in the doors, then few doors is a floor, right? Or few floor is a door, right? So the second conclusion, no door is a floor, is a false conclusion. Therefore, neither one nor two follows. Therefore, option B, neither conclusion 1 nor 2 follows. Students, question from 75 to 78 are based on the below information. Here in the given number series, how many odd numbers are there which are immediately preceded by a perfect square number? So we have to find odd numbers in the given series which are preceded by. That means their previous number should be a perfect square. Preceded means previous number. So previous number should be a square number, perfect square number, right? So here in the given series, so there is odd number 3, which is preceded by 4. So 3 is odd number preceded by 4. So 4 is square number, right? And the next odd number is 5, which is preceded by 1. Again, 1 is a square number. And the next number is, yes, 7. 7 is odd number preceded by 9. 9 is a square number. And the next number is 3 here. Again, one more 3 is odd number preceded by 1. And the next number is again one more 3 preceded by 4, a square, perfect square number, right? So, and the next is one more 3 preceded by 1. Therefore, there are totally 6 odd numbers preceded by perfect square. Therefore, the answer is more than 4. Option E is the right answer. Question 76. In the same number series, which of the following number will be 7th to the right of 10th number from the left? Students, here we have to find 10th number from the left first, right? Then 7th number to the right of the 10th number. So here 10th number from the left, from the left. So here from the left in the given series, from the left, first number is 4, second is 3, third is 1, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. So 10th number is 2 here. And the question is 7th to the right of 10th number. So 7th number to the right of which number? To the right of 2. So to the right of 2, seventh number. First number is 9, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So seventh number is 5. Therefore, option B, 5 is the number. So seventh to the right of 10th number from the left. Question 77. Here in the same series, if all the even numbers are dropped, which number will be 9th to the left of 15th number from the left? Here, the first part is, so we have to drop all even numbers in the given series. So let us drop all even numbers. 4 is even number. So the remaining number is here. After 4, 3, 1, 5, 7. All are odd numbers. 3, 1, 5, 7. So next is 8, even number. So next 3, 1. After that 6 and 2 are even numbers. 9, 7, 1. 9, 7, 1. 2 is even number. 1, 3, 5. Again 2, 6 and 8 are even numbers. Again 6 is also even number. 5 and 4 is even number. 3, 2 is even number. Next is 1, 3, 8 is even number. And the last number is 7. Right? If all even numbers are dropped, so new series becomes like this. Then which number will be 9th to the left of 15th number from the left? Here first let us take 15th number from left in the new series. So in the new series from left, first number is 3, second is 1, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th number is 1. And which number will be 9th to the left of? To the left of 1. So 9th number to the left of 1. To the left of 1 is, first number is 3, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. Again, ninth number is 1 itself. Therefore, option A, 1 is the right answer. Question 78. How many odd numbers are there which are immediately preceded by a perfect cube and followed by a perfect square? So here we have to find odd numbers which are preceded by perfect cube number and followed by perfect square number. Preceded means, so its previous number should be a perfect cube number and its next number should be a perfect square number. So here in the given series, so there is one odd number 3 which is preceded by 8. So here 3 is odd number preceded by 8. 8 is a cube number, cube of 2 and followed by a square number. So 1 is square of 1 itself, right? So apart from this, so there is no other odd number which is preceded by a cube number and followed by square number, right? Here there is 3, it is preceded by, yes, it's preceded by square, not cube number, right? So there is only one odd number which is preceded by a cube number and followed by a square number, right? Option B is the right answer. Students' questions from 79 to 83 are based on the below information. Here the direction is, read the given information carefully and answer the questions asked below. Here 8 people P, Q, R, S, T, U and V and W are sitting around a square table in such a way that 4 of them sit at 4 corners of the table, while 4 sit in the middle of each of the 4 sides. People who are sitting at the corner are facing the center, while people sitting in the middle are facing outside the center. Here, U is sitting second to the left of W, S is sitting second to the right of P, T, who is not facing inside, is sitting third to the right of R, who is the immediate neighbor of both V and U. U is one of the immediate neighbor of Q. Two persons are sitting between U and P. Then who is sitting exactly opposite to U? So for this, let us consider a square table. Consider a square table where 8 persons are sitting. In that, 4 are sitting at the corner. Those who are sitting at the corners of the table, here they are facing the center. Those who are sitting at the corners are facing center, and those who are sitting in the middle are facing outside the center. Like this. Right? Here, first point is U is sitting second to the left of W. So we don't know where exactly U is sitting, at the corner or in the middle. So there are two cases. In case 1, U is sitting at the corner, any of the corners here. So in case 2, we'll consider U is sitting in the middle. In the middle, U is sitting, right, in case 2. And U is sitting second to the left of W. In case 1, second to the left of W means W has to sit here. So lower right corner, right? So that U becomes second to the left of W. And in case 2, so W has to sit here. So in the middle, left middle, so that second to the left of W means U. Right? And the second point here, 2 persons are sitting between U and P. So in first case, so 2 persons are sitting between U and P means either P can sit here or here. Therefore, there is a subcase in case 1. Subcase in case 1 where so here where just draw once again. Here U is sitting at the corner and W here, and 2 persons are sitting between U and P. So position of P will be here. Right? So whereas in case 2, 2 persons are sitting between U and P. Therefore, either P has to sit here at the corner, top right corner, or there is a subcase in case 2, or so here in case 2, U is sitting in the middle. P has to sit here, top left corner, right? So what is position of W here? Yes. And the third point, S is sitting second to the right of P. So in case 1, second to the right of P. P is sitting here. Second to the right of P means here. S sits here, right? In the middle, right middle, right? So in subcase 1, second to the right of P means here, right? In case 2, second to the right of P means here. In subcase 2, to the right of P, second is here, right? So next point, T who is not facing inside. So here T, this is very important point. T is not facing inside. He is sitting third to the right of R, who is the immediate neighbor of both V and U. So here there are 3 important points. Here R is immediate neighbor of both V and U, and T is sitting third to the right of R. T is sitting third to the right of R. Third to the right of R. Right? And T is not facing inside. Not facing inside. Right? Therefore, consider these 3 points here where R is the immediate neighbor of both V and U. So here case 1, so position of R will be here so that R will be immediate neighbor of V and U, right? And T is sitting third to the right of R. To the right of R means here, first, second, third. So T will be sitting here. But it is given as T is not facing inside. So case 1 will be eliminated. Whereas a subcase, so here R is immediate neighbor of U and V. Therefore, R has to sit here. V has to sit, yes, at the top left corner. And third to the right of R. So means here. Again, T is not facing inside according to the question. According to the given information, T is not facing inside. Therefore, sub case 1 is also will be eliminated. So this is no need to consider case 1 and its subcase. And case 2. So according to these 3 points here, R is immediate neighbor of both V and U. Therefore, position of R will be, yes, right bottom corner and V will be in the middle, right middle. And to the right of R, third to the right of R means, so first to the right of R is V, second is P, third is here where T is sitting and T is not facing inside here in case 2. Therefore, these conditions hold good in case 2. Right? And the next point is U is one of the immediate neighbor of Q. U is one of the immediate neighbor of Q. Therefore, Q is sitting at the bottom left corner. Right? So, all points got over. So, look at subcase 2 also. Here, R is neighbor of, yes, U and V. So, what was U's position here? Subcase. Yes. So, R is neighbor of U and V to the right of R. So third to the right of R, T is sitting, right? So what about the other positions? So what about P's position? Yeah, S is sitting second to the right of P. To the right of P. So this is actually S position, right? Here, according to the last point, U is one of the immediate neighbor of Q. So in subcase 2, neighbor of U are S and R, not Q. Therefore, subcase 2 is also eliminated. Therefore, case 2 is the right one. Right? Therefore, the question is, who is sitting exactly opposite to you? Opposite to you, T is sitting. Therefore, option E is the right answer. T is sitting exactly opposite to U. Only case 2 is the right one, right? Where the remaining cases will be eliminated, right? Therefore, option E is the right answer. Question 80. Who among the following are facing inside? So here options P, V, R, U. P, whereas V is not facing inside, option A is wrong. W, P, T, R. W is facing outside, so option B is not the answer. C, T, W, U, V. T is facing outside, not C. Here, D, S, Q, R, P. S is facing inside, Q is also, R is also, P is also facing inside. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 81. Who is sitting third to the right of V? So, to the right of V. Since V is facing outside, So to the right means here. Third to the right means first, second, third. So Q is sitting third to the right of V. Hence, option B is the right answer. Question 82. Who are the immediate neighbors of Q? So immediate neighbors of Q are W and U. So here W and U. Option C is the right answer. Question 83. Who is to the immediate left of W? So W is here facing outside. So to the left of W means here. Immediate left of W is Q. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Q is to the immediate left of W. Question 84 to 88 are based on the below information. Here the direction is, study the information carefully and answer the questions given below. 7 persons are working in the same company on different designations. The person working on that designation is named P, Q, R, S, T, U, and V, but not necessarily in the same order. They have different designations starting from the clerk, officer, assistant manager, manager, assistant general manager, and director. Director is the topmost post of the company and the clerk is the lowermost post of the company. Only 4 persons sit between P and Q. P is not working at the position of officer nor as clerk. There are 2 designations between R and S. R is senior to S. R is general manager or director. More than 2 designations are there between T and U. U is working as a designation of clerk in the company. Then, which of the following person working as a officer? So, let us consider their designations first. Right? So, there are totally 7 persons in a company, right? In different designations. Here, the lowermost designation is clerk. It is given. So, topmost position is director. Director is the topmost post of the company and clerk is the lowermost post of the company. So let us start from the director. Right. Next position is general manager. General manager. Next, assistant general manager. Assistant general manager. Next designation is manager. Next, assistant manager. Manager. And officer and at last clerk. Officer and at last clerk. Right? So it is given that U is working as a designation of clerk in the company. Right? So here first point is U is clerk of the company. Right? So we'll consider here U is clerk of the company. Next. So director is the topmost position of the company. Here who is director? So R is a general manager or director. It is given R is general manager, GM or director. So there are 2 cases. Either R is general manager or director. Right? So let us consider case 1. Case 1 where R is general manager. In case 2, R is director. Right? And here in case 2, again U is clerk. Right? So next point. Here only 4 persons sit between P and Q and P is not working at a position of officer nor as a clerk. So which is important point. Here 4 persons between P and Q. 4 persons between P and Q and P is not a clerk nor an officer. right? So there are 4 persons between P and Q, and P cannot be a clerk because U is already clerk, and P cannot be an officer according to the given information. Therefore, so there are 4 persons between P and Q. Therefore, P is a director. Only if P is director, there will be 4 persons between P and Q, so that Q is officer, right? There will be 4 persons. They are general manager, AGM, manager, and assistant manager. So after that, Q becomes officer, right? Therefore, next point. There are 2 designations between R and S. So fourth point, 2 designations between R and S. So here R is general manager. So here R cannot be a director, right? Because P is director, therefore case 2 cannot be considered. So it is eliminated. Right? So R is general manager, 2 persons between R and S. So S is assistant manager of the company. And R is senior to S. Yes, R is general manager and S is assistant manager. Right? So next point. More than 2 designations are there between T and U. So U is clerk, more than 2 designations. So fifth point is more than 2 designations between T and U. Between T and U. That means, so there are more than T, at least there are 3 designations between T and U. Therefore, T is assistant general manager of the company, right? So that there will be 3 designations between U and T, right? So next point. Yes, all points got over, right? So who is the remaining person in the company here? So there are totally 7 persons, P, Q, R, S, T, U, and V. Here, according to the information, P's position, Q's, R, S, T, U, N. So 6 persons positions are given. So the left person is V. V is manager of the company, right? So question 84. Which of the following person working as a officer? So Q is working as an officer here, right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 85. Whose designation is just above S designation? Here, S designation is assistant manager. So whose designation is above S designation? V's designation, which is manager, right? So V's designation is just above S designation. So here in the options, manager is also given, V is also given. Therefore, so we can consider both 1 and 3. Therefore, so we cannot consider any 1 here. So we have to consider both V and manager. Therefore, both 1 and 3, option E is the right answer. Question 86. How many designations between P and V? So between P and V, between director and manager, there are 2 designations. So general manager and assistant general manager, right? Therefore, there are 2 designations between P and V. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 87. Which of the following statement is correct regarding V? So V is manager. Here V is manager, a correct statement. One position which is just above V is T's position. Just above V is T's position. Therefore, second statement is also true. And the third one, 2 designations between P and V. Between P and V, yes, there are 2 designations, general manager and assistant general manager. Therefore, third statement is also correct. Therefore, all 3 statements are correct. Therefore, option D, all are correct, is the right answer. Question 88. On which position does R is working? Here, R is working as general manager, right? Therefore, option C, general manager is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all these questions and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 89. Here the direction is, in the following questions, assuming the given statements to be true, find which of the two conclusions 1 and 2 given them is or are definitely follow. Here is the statement. Here there are 3 separate statements are given, right? So let us write those. B is greater than E less than or equal to L, and A is equal to T and T greater than or equal to S, and K is less than L, L less than or equal to O, and O is less than or equal to A is less than I. Right? So the conclusions are E is equal to T. Here the conclusion is E is equal to T. So consider E and T. So let us combine first and third statement. Right? So here in the third statement, we'll start from L. L is less than or equal to O. So combining 1 and 3, combining 1 and 3, so we can write B is greater than E is less than or equal to L, and L is less than or equal to O. So consider only L. L is less than or equal to O, and O is less than or equal to A, right? So A is less than I, less than I. So consider second statement, right? Here A is equal to T. So in place of A, can we write T? Yes. So B is greater than E, where E is less than or equal to L. L is less than or equal to O. O is less than or equal to, in place of A, we can write T, where T is less than, yes, I, right? So can we conclude E is equal to T? Here, is equal to T, right? No, we cannot conclude strictly that E is equal to T, because in each case there is one more relation which is less than, where E is less than or equal to L, L is less than or equal to O, or O is less than or equal to T. Therefore, E is less than or equal to T, right? Therefore, this is false, because E is less than or equal to T, right? And the second conclusion, E is less than T. So this conclusion also we cannot directly state, right? Because the relation is E is less than or equal to T. So this conclusion is also false, because E is less than or equal to T, but either of the conclusions, 1 or 2, follows, right? Either 1 follows or 2 follows, because the relation is less than or equal to T. Therefore, so conclusion 1 or 2 follows. Therefore, the option is either 1 or 2 follows. Either E is equal to T follows, or E is less than T follows. Either 1 or 2. For your better understanding, I'll compare their relations. So by taking E as a line, here the relation between E and T is taken under consideration. I'll start from E. So let E be a line, so which is less than or equal to L. Therefore, so let us take L as a line where E is less than L, and in one more case, E is equal to L, right? So in the next, L is less than or equal to O. So there is a line O where L is less than O, and in next case, L is equal to O. where O is less than or equal to T. So one more line T, where O is less than T and O is equal to T in next case. So come to the conclusion part. E is equal to T. Can we conclude strictly E is equal to T? No. In both the cases, case 1 and 2. So take both the cases, either E is equal to T or E is less than T. Therefore, either or, right? Either 1 follows or 2 follows, right? Either E is equal to T or E is less than T follows. Hence, option C is the right answer. Question 90. Here the direction is, in this question, relationship between different elements is shown in the statements. The statements are followed by two conclusions. So here are two parts in statements. So first part is G less than I greater than or equal to H is equal to J. This is first part. Whereas in the second part, I is less than U is equal to P. Right? Here the conclusions are G greater than P. How G and P are related? So let us consider the each letter G, I, H, J, I, U, P are lines, right? So that we can easily relate them, whether they are greater than, one is greater than or equal to or less than the other, right? So consider G as a line, which is less than I. Here I is also a line, right? Next part, I greater than or equal to H. So in first case, I'll consider this as case 1, right? So in first case, I'll consider I greater than H. So I'll consider a line H where I is greater than H. In case 2, so G is a line G less than I is equal to H, right? In case 2. So next part, H is equal to J. H is equal to J. In case 2 also H is equal to J. Look at second part of the statement. I is less than U. That means U is greater than I. There is a line U here. U is greater than I. In case 2 also there is a line U here. U is greater than I. And U is equal to P. So insert a small that means P here. U is equal to P. In case 1 also, U is equal to P. A small portion, right? U is equal to P. So look at the conclusions where G is greater than P. So can we conclude G is greater than P? No. So the conclusion is false. Here, strictly it is given that G is less than I. Therefore, I is greater than G. I is greater than G. And there are two lines U and P which are greater than I. Right? Therefore, P cannot be less than G or G cannot be greater than P. Therefore, a false conclusion. Right? And the second conclusion, P greater than J. Look at lines P in two cases. P greater than J. Therefore, we can conclude second part. P greater than J. Because it is given that here I is greater than H or equal to H. Right? I is greater than H or equal to H and I is less than P in second part of the statement. Because I is less than U, therefore here U is equal to P, we can write I is less than P or I is greater, sorry, P is greater than I. P is greater than I So in case 2, though I, H and J are equal, so P will be always greater than J, right? Therefore, second conclusion is true. Therefore, only conclusion 2 is true, right? Question 91. Here the direction is. In this question, relationship between different elements is shown in the statements. The statements are followed by two conclusions. So here are two conclusions and the statement is K is less than or equal to L. L is equal to M. M is less than D. D is less than or equal to T. And where T is greater than or equal to R. R greater than W. W is equal to Q. So conclusions. D is greater than W. So look at D and W. So consider from D to W, right? So considering again D as a line, you can consider any shapes, even a circle, square, rectangle, or a star. So here line is convenient for us. So consider a line D, right? So D is less than or equal to T. So here D is less than T. In another case, D is equal to T, right? Where T is greater than or equal to R. So here in first case, T is greater than R. In second case, T is equal to R, where R is strictly greater than W. So R is strictly greater than W. In another case, R is strictly greater than W. So look at the conclusion. D is strictly greater than W. Can we conclude? Can we conclude this? D is strictly greater than W. Here, no, it is a false conclusion because here it is given that T is greater than or equal to R and D is less than T. So you can extend the line T here, how much ever you want, right? In first case, you can extend the line T so that D is less than T. There is no limit for line T, right? And in the second, in the further step, T is greater than R, right? So there is no restriction here for line T. Therefore, D greater than W. So if T is greater than R, you can extend the line R also, right? Even you can extend the line W also. So D cannot be greater than W in this case, right? If the line T is extended and R and W are also extended under the condition T greater than R and R greater than W, right? So we cannot directly conclude D is greater than W, right? Because the relationship is not given clearly, right? Relation between D and W is not given clearly. Therefore, we cannot conclude. Therefore, conclusion 1 is false, right? M is less than R. Can we conclude M less than R? So, where is M here? So, before D, let us consider M also. M less than D. Here M, one more line, M less than D before D, right? M less than R. Can we conclude M less than R? Yes? No, we cannot conclude M less than R because I'll consider the case once more. M is a small line and D greater than M, right? And T. So what is the relation with D and T? D is less than T. Let us draw a line T and T is greater than R. So we can draw a small line R such that T is greater than R. So there is no restriction for line R, right? So it is smaller than T or T is greater than R, right? Therefore, we cannot conclude M is less than R. In this case, the case I have taken here, in this case, all the conditions are satisfied, but M is greater than R here. So the conclusion 2 is also false. Therefore, neither 1 nor 2 follows. Therefore, none of the conclusion is true here. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Questions from 92 to 96 are based on the below information. Study the following information carefully and answer the questions that follow. A certain number of persons are sitting in a row facing towards the north. X is sitting second from the right end of the row. 5 persons are sitting between X and P. C is sitting immediate right of P and E is sitting third to the right of C. 7 persons are sitting to the left of E and A is on one of the extreme ends but not sitting immediately right of X. T is sitting 8th to the right of A and immediately left of X, and Y is sitting second to the right of T. 4 persons are sitting between Y and R. Then who is sitting at the extreme left end of the row? So let us consider a row where number of people are sitting facing north, facing towards the north. North means here, right? So consider a row, right? Here is left side and right side of the row, right? Here the first point. Here X is sitting second from the right end of the row. From the right end, X is sitting second. So position of X is here. And the next point, 5 persons are sitting between X and P. So 5 persons are sitting between X and P means left of X, right? Because there is only one person to the right of X. Therefore, 5 persons between X and P. Therefore, position of P is here, right? Next point, C is sitting immediate right of P. Immediate right of P means here. So who is sitting? C is sitting. Next point, E is sitting third to the right of C. Third to the right means first, second, third. So E is sitting third to the right of C. Next point, 7 persons are sitting to the left of E. To the left of E. To the left of E. Totally 7 persons are sitting. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth person is P. So 5th, 6th, 7th. So 7 persons are sitting between, sitting to the left of E, not between, sitting to the left of E. And next point, A is sitting on one of the extreme ends but not sitting immediately right of X. A is not sitting immediately right of X here, not on the right end. Therefore, A is sitting on the left end, right? Next, T is sitting 8th to the right of A. 8th to the right of A means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So T is sitting 8th to the right of A, that is immediate right of E. And immediately left of X. Yes, T is sitting immediately left of X. Next point, Y is sitting second to the right of T. To the right of T, Y is sitting. Therefore, Y is sitting at the extreme right end, right? Next one. 4 persons are sitting between Y and R. So between Y and R, 4 persons are sitting. So position of R is here to the right of C. So that 4 persons will sit between Y and R. So the question is, who is sitting at the extreme left end of the row? So extreme left end is this end. So A is sitting at the extreme left end of the row. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 93. How many seats are there in row? So in the given row, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 seats are there in the row. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 94. How many persons are sitting between C and T? So between C and T, there are 3 persons, R and one more person and E. right? Therefore, 3 persons are sitting between C and T. Question 95. Who is sitting immediate left of R? So immediate left means this direction. So C is sitting immediate left of R. Hence option A is the right answer. Question 96. What is position of E from the right end of the line? So from the right end of the row, position of E is first, second, third, fourth. Fourth is the position of E from right end of the row. Therefore, option D. Question 97. How many such pairs of letters are there in the word paginate, each of which has as many letters between them in the word, both forward and backward direction, as they have between them in the English alphabetical series? So here the given word is paginate, Paginate, paginate. We have to find such pairs of letters, so such that number of letters between them in the given word is equal to number of letters between them in the original English alphabetical series. Say for example, here is a pair of letters I and E. It is given that we can take both in forward and backward direction, right? So here in the pair E and I, or I and E, so E comes first, right? So we are taking in backward direction, E to I here. So in the given word, paginate, number of letters between I and E is 3. So number of letters between I and E is equal to 3. Whereas in original English alphabetical series, so E comes first, right? So in alphabetical series, so number of letters between E and I, is equal to, so after E, F, G, H. So there are 3 letters. So they are F, G and H, right? In the original alphabetical series. Whereas in the given word, so number of letters is 3. So they are N, A and T, right? Therefore, so there is one pair, that is I-E pair, right? So we have to find some more here. So between A, if we take A and E, so in the given word, there is only one letter. But in the original alphabetical series, there are more than one letters between A and I. So if you consider P, G or any 2 letters here, right? So between E and P also, there are more than 6 letters in the original English alphabetical series. Therefore, there is only one such pair, right? That is EI or IE. Therefore, option A is the right answer. So there is only one such pair. In that, number of letters between them in the given word is equal to number of letters between them in the original alphabetical series. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Students, questions from 98 to 100 are based on the below information. Here the direction is, read the following information carefully and answer the given question. There are 7 persons A, B, C, D, E, F and G. They are going to market to purchase some items. Only 3 persons reach before D. E reaches before F and G, but F is not the last person. G reached before F. A reaches before C, but after D. C is not the last person. Then how many persons between F and C? So here there are 7 persons going to market. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 persons. Right? So consider the point. First point, only 3 persons reach before D. So first point is only 3 persons before D. Means D is the 4th person, right? So that there are only 3 persons reach before D. And the second point as So E reaches before F and G, but F is not the last person. This is important point. So F is not the last person, and F and G. So before that, E reaches before F and G, and G reached before F. So here we'll consider this point as, so E reaches before F and G, and G reached before F. Are you getting? So here meaning of this is E reached before F and G reached before F. So that we'll combine these two, E reached before G and F, right? Therefore, it is given that F is not the last person. We cannot take position of F here. So if we take position of F here, then G will be here, E will be here. Right. So here, according to the given information, F is not the last person. Therefore, we cannot take E and G also as after fourth. That means fifth and sixth persons. Right. Therefore, E will be the first person, G will be the second, and F will be the third person. So that all three conditions will get satisfied. Right. And the next condition. So what is the next point? A reaches before C, but after D. So after D, A reaches and before C, and given that C is not the last person. So C is not the last person, and A reaches before C. So A reaches before C and after D. Therefore, after D, we can write A. After A, we can write C. So who is the last person here? So it is not given according to the given information. So position of the last person is not given. So among 7 members, who is the remaining person? A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. So B is the remaining person. Therefore, so B reaches last at last. Therefore, the question is, how many persons between F and C? So F and C, between them there are 2 persons, D and A. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 99. Who reaches market immediately after A? So, immediately after A, C reaches market, right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 100. How many persons reach market before F? So, before F, so there are 2 persons who reach market. Therefore, 2 persons reach market before F. Option B is the right answer. By this, students, I am completing this paper. If you want to practice many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. I wish you all the very best for your upcoming exams.